Alright, this is a video of Joe and Mac 2 Lost in the Tropics, a SNES platformer game. And it'll be a speedrun attempt. And we'll be playing on one player, and timer starts as soon as we hit game start here in 3, 2, 1, go. So this game is really fun, very simple to learn at a glance. You only have a jump and attack and running button. But it is a pretty tight platformer. Your health carries it over into other levels, so you don't want to be too scared. So we'll start by jumping over enemies. You can stomp on them if you jump like on the edge of them. Alright. As you can see, it's pretty cool platforming. You can also play this game 2 players, which is a ton of fun. We're going to grab this key so we can open this door. So there's usually like 2 or 3 segments to each section or a level. Here we're just going to wait for these little guys. Oops, I missed it, so I'm going to have to wait for this one. No big deal. So we're going to try to do little jumps on the ropes here to save a bit of time because it's slow to walk. Got a little auto-scroller like ride here. So the money has a small purpose in a run for safety. We can use the money to basically buy healings. So I'm going to try to jump, make sure it jumps here over the fishies. Good. Doing that damageless is pretty good. Alright. Wow. No, this is actually a pretty great looking segment. We're just gonna jump over this guy and we're gonna get into this water. It's a little weird to jump on it. A little inconsistent on the jump on it. So we're gonna end up on forget his name, but I believe it's like portraying a Stegosaurus. There we go. So there's just going to be some enemies in auto-scroller to kill. So most of the cavemen take 3 hits. Right, so we're going to wait in the middle here. There's going to be an arrow to move forward. If we move too much to the right, there's going to be like a slow scroll. Well, if we wait in the middle, we can go right away. Oh, there, I got a little bit of it there because I left too early. But it can be a lot worse. I love this animation. So this guy smacks him and wakes him up. Just scares the crap out of him. Alright. So with most bosses in this, you can't fight them right away. We got a weapon upgrade here so we can shoot little beams. Very useful in this game. There's a heal, we won't need it. We'll just eat one, just show you. There we go. So this boss is not necessarily scripted, but you want to try to do the same strat every time, just avoid those shots. Like we said before, health carries over. I got hit there twice. Okay, so as you see, I threw myself in the hole. So we might actually get some, I'm trying to think how the stage is laid out here. Yeah, we might get a safety health from the level here because we took 2 hits. So if you hit this bong, you can buy a jumbo meat from him. There we go. Then you want to leave the level. And next we're gonna oops. Don't go back in the village. It's pretty finicky about going back to the village or any other segments. We're gonna go to Snowy Mountain, which is the 2nd level. I mean, you can do the levels in any order. It's really up to you. There's some avalanches here. As long as you're holding onto the rope while it happens, you're safe. I'm going to show you a really cool idle animation here. So it's a little different in some stages. In this case, it's freezing. I'm going to jump over this guy, take damage for him, and get these two at the same time. That's perfect. Really hard to do that screen without taking damage. So here we got to touch the door first. One of these rats has a key. It's always the second one right here. But he only has the key after you interact with the door, so that's why we do that. Really tough screen here with iced water tunnels. Just gonna focus here. Okay, we're gonna take some safety health here. So taking these is not necessarily a good thing because now I shoot stuff out of my mouth instead of using my club for now. Which is not always good, but it's okay. It's only until the end of the screen. There we go. Should have our hammer back. Oops. I'm gonna jump over some of these rats. There we go. So here, if you have health, you can go a little bit faster because there's 2 pips of health here. And just like that, we're at the first boss. Or, sorry, the second boss. The boss of the ice level. Which is the Triceratop. Love the animation here. So most bosses have like a grand entrance. This one likes to throw ice out of his nose. So the head is vulnerable here, but you'll notice that certain bosses have different iframes. This one probably has the longest iframes of them all. Or one of, if not the longest, one of the longest. So you basically want to avoid side attacks here, depending on what he does. Sort of want to jump over when he's in iframes. There we go, good fight. Alright. Next we'll go to the forest, or jungle I should say. Pretty tough stage. There's no easy ones from here basically. So the reason why we go certain speeds places too is you'll notice I slow down when I attack. That's because you can't run and club at the same time. So it's very important to basically let go of the run button when you club. Okay, first segment went alright. Now this part is really tight. There's going to be a lot of enemy killing, but also a lot of tight platforming. Here we go. Kill this one in the way. We'll hit that one so we get through. We can run on these. That's really cool. Okay, I made a mistake there, so I fell down. Not a big deal. We managed to stay alive. Okay. We do have to be a little careful here. As long as we get this meat, we should be okay. Okay. So this is the safe way to do this, but you can be unsafe. By flying like this. Which I'll showcase a few here. So if you don't duck, you basically have the wind carrying you over. There's a little bit of iframes between enemies, so you kind of have to time your hits. Coming up to the this pterodactyl boss, so you can either swoop or come up slowly at the top for rocks. We'll see what he gives us. Okay, we got the rock pattern. We can hit him 3 times with this, if I'm good. Oh, I just missed the third hit. Okay, it's the rock pattern again. Okay, only one hit on the rock pattern is pretty sad. There was a swoop I didn't react fast in time enough. Okay, unfortunately I died. That's okay. It happens. That was a very poor performance of me. Let's try to do better. Wow, okay. I'm not reacting very fast. There's one. There's two. There's three. Okay. Come on. That was a terrible hitbox. What's going on, my friend? Okay. Oh, we made it through. Okay, so we're gonna go to this stage. The fastest routes go to Volcano first. I like to come here first because there's a free set of heals in the early part of the stage, so if you didn't do so well, you can just top back up. There's some animals you can ride. We're not riding any, unfortunately, in the run, because they are slower than running. Neat little segment here where you can just run for most of it. I'm gonna grab this key. Really tough screen right here. One of the toughest of the game, I think. Especially that segment. Oh, took that one necessary hit, so we'll have to take this a little safer. Okay. Last segment before the boss here. It's a cool segment because there's a lot of stuff going on, but really all you have to do is run. Grab the rope, run again. Grab the rope, run again. Alright, so this boss has some weird attacks. It is possible to get him twice or 3 times in a cycle, but it's really hard. We won't get it here. We'll get 2 for sure. Yeah. The tail attack. We just gotta watch for the stuff that spawns above us or underneath us, pardon me. It's possible. Okay, just missed. That was close. Okay, boss dead. Alright, just like that, we're gonna head to the volcano. This level is pretty difficult. Part of the reason why is there's some type platforming, but also if you drop in the lava, it's a one-hit kill, and I showed it off, not intentionally, of course. Oh. Extra hits are never good. Take this part a little safe. There we go. It's possible to go really fast there, but better go through and not die. This is like a lava chase section. It's not that difficult actually, because the lava is not that fast. There you go. Jumbo meats. Okay, last segment of this one. This one's pretty difficult. Short but difficult. We're gonna wait for this pillar to go so we can jump on it like that. Here we'll intentionally wade back so that this one is up. Okay, I didn't do that right. Probably have to take it carefully. Fortunately, we got a game over here, so we'll have to do all of Volcano again. It's okay. Pretend this video is mostly like marathon style, and this could happen. Oh. Okay, shoot. Scary parts, for sure. Alright, let's get through this one. These jump ropes are actually really difficult. You take the safety health, make sure we're topped up. There we go, that's how it's supposed to look. Okay, so we're gonna jump off this ramp here, otherwise there's a small cutscene with this T-Rex. So all you want to do is just get out of the leg, out of the way. There's some pretty neat animations in this game. A lot of people know the original Joe and Max, but this one is like the lesser known, but to me it's the nicest one. You know, they all play similarly. I think this one's a little different. And the famous T-Rex chase, which is not very long in this game actually. Okay. This boss is a little annoying. He's got more HP, but he's got less iframes. It's a little annoying to deal with. It's got really awkward hitbox and positioning. Okay, we took a couple hits, but we're alive, which is better than the last attempt. Alright, so now we've beat all the stages that are accessible to us. We're going to go to the town. And we're going to get some safety meat here, because why not? Because there's a boss coming up called Gork. Gork is really annoying, but first we'll talk to the elder, and he's like, you gotta get all the gems here, take mine. Alright, you had a gem? Could have told me. This guy is just like, I'll take you to your home. Cool. You could have told me it was on fire. Like, what the hell? This boss is really tough. We're hoping that we can get into his hitbox and just push him against the side. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. We'll see. Okay, so now we're gonna take it carefully, and we have to basically go at him when he jumps. Like this. Oops. It's a very reactive boss. You're lucky he gives you a couple jumps in a row, but that's not always the case. There we go. So now we got all our gems. We can take our safe ride back to the main village. Totally safe. Speaking of safe, we'll top up again. Can never be too topped up. So as you can see, picking up coins along the way is still good, and most of them are in your way anyways. So we're gonna go here, skip a cutscene where it shows you use all the gems to create this rainbow ride. So we're coming up to what I consider the most difficult part of the game. I'm gonna focus here. We're basically making our way to the boss rush, but there's these pits to jump through that we have to be careful. This one here, I'll wait for the diving pterodactyls. There's another one here. Okay, the jumping guy got me. Okay. Okay. Couple more. All right. I don't think I've ever made it there without dying, so that's really cool. This is the boss rush. They don't heal you in between, but I have 3 lives, so this is good. So we'll refight the bosses. We don't have the add-on here, so we can't shoot beams. So we'll have to get closer. Just have to watch for the shot here, that one. Good fight. So we wait to the middle here because for a second there, if you go much to the right, the screen will scroll you really slow. Alright, pterodactyl. Oh, got hit. I find this one's a little bit easier because you got the room in the middle, which changes a lot. Okay. Right. Perfect. So I'll show you there. Because I ran too early, there was that really slow scroll. So even if you stand in the middle and you don't leave perfectly at the right time, it still saves time. Okay, here's the Triceratops boss. Not icy this time. The fight is the same. Same style. He's a little bit more aggressive. He starts attacking a little bit early. Usually he's like a passenger for the first couple of hits in the ice level. Alright, no, not taking damage there is good. Okay, next up is this boss. I always forget his name. It's a really weird name. Alright, so these attacks are scripted. This thing floats under you at the time of cast. Okay, I missed my second hit and third hit. That's not good, and I took damage. Okay, let's just take it safe where we jump over that. Alright. Okay. Oop, weird clipping there. We got one more, the famous T-Rex. And then we'll head to Gork, which is the final boss. Okay. Oh, I left too early again. Alright. So this boss is similar the second time. Except this is the first phase though, there's a second phase. We only have 2 health, so we'll take this safe. Okay. He decided it was not going to be safe and slide into me. Come on. Oh, of course he gave me the slide. Alright, we should have a better shot here with full health. Okay, I missed the jump hit there. That was a missed opportunity to get 2 quick hits in. So I attack because it triggers him to throw some attacks faster. At least that's what I found out in my head. Not sure if it's all true. Because I think he's a reactionary boss. Come on. Come on in. One more? Thanks, man. Okay. So we're about to get the crown, but then, oh no. This boss, although looks way more intimidating, is way easier than the first phase. All his attacks are super predictable. Oops. Missed a hit there because I was too slow. That's okay. 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 Couple more hits. One more? Oh, 2 more. Alright, time is when I get the crown here. I should probably go get it. Alright. That was actually a PB for me while recording this. So yeah, that's John Mac 2. Was not free of mistakes, especially in the volcano, having to do it practically twice, but we got out of it. So one thing that's cool to mention about this game is when you play casually, you can like get married and build your house, get some furniture and stuff, and at the end here they come home, and because we didn't do it, it's like no one's home. Everything's empty. And same for Mac. No one's home. They're both lonely. Feels bad, man. Yeah, that's Joe and Mac. Fun soundtrack, fun little platformer, great co-op game if you like to play with somebody. Second player will be Mac. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and thanks for considering it if you're watching it as part of a marathon submission.